sees my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Feel like a dynamite, ready to explode right up in the sky. I need you to listen, I need you to hear, and don't show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. Walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. I need you to listen, I need you to hear, and don't show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. Walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight.
We have the upper bracket semifinals. It's gonna be Metagaskar up against the Prominence. Who is gonna take the win in this match? Two very strong teams. But how are you, Skopskenko? It's true, this is a definite clash of the titans we get to see here in this LDC semi-finals, upper bracket semi-finals. The winners of this match gonna move on to the grand final. The loser obviously will be taking part in the lower bracket finals to see who's going to go through once again to the grand finals, and all of that will be coming up soon, shortly on this channel. I was almost combining the two words soon and shortly into one word, making up my own words. But anyway, we're gonna get into the coin toss as we get rid of spectators. So I'm not sure who the spectators are. Should I be removing spectators? Okay. I think, okay, so the problem, just to get into the coin toss and what's going on here, we've got the Prominence winning the coin toss, deciding that they want to go with first pick there, as we can see in the chat here. Skopskenko saying that heads was the call, heads was the coin toss result. Slim Shady picking the left as we get the two teams to swap over. Gonna get into the banning phase now. So Prominence with the first two bans. So Prominence going for the Sicilian and Edith ban. Slim Shady, as you can see, they're banning out the Sicilian and Edith for the first two lobby bans. Let's see who we're gonna get as the bans coming out from Metagaskar. But for all of you tuning in, welcome to the stream. If you haven't pressed that like, share, and subscribe buttons, please do so. You would be doing us a great favor there. It's true. Always fun to watch the games with all of you. This is going to be a very, very exciting match. Don't forget to put your votes in the chat there, and it's going to be a Joy and Chip bans for the side of Metagaskar. So just to remind everybody about our lobby bans, it's Sicilian Edith coming out from the side of Prominence, and it's going to be the Joy Chip bans going for the side of Metagaskar. As we tell everybody, let's get ready to rumble. Let's press those ready buttons. Let's get this show on the road. As we move on into the normal banning phase in this best of 3 matchup between Prominence versus Metagaskar. As you can see, a lot of love for Metagaskar in the poll, taking the votes here at 62%. Where are the Prominence fans? Are they in the house? Are they going to be casting their votes? Let's get to see what's going to be going on here. So we're just waiting for one more to get ready. So everybody's ready. Let's let them know we're gonna start. The anticipation's building. Into the banning phase we go. And as I hand you over to Scops Kenkel as he takes us through these typical 3 bans, 6 in total, giving us that 10 that we want until we get the tournament lobby.
Still waters run deep.
True love is like blood.
City and bans. Interesting.
I see lots of prey.
That is true. They want to ban out the jungle for the side of Metagaskar. You think Diddy's going to change his name after all the debacles here?
Let's hear from the crowd. Make some noise for yours truly. The hunt begins.
Yeah, well, they're saying that your mic sound's not coming through. I'm not sure I'm picking up your mic here. I don't know. Yeah, I can hear you fine. See, let me check.
May the blood of my enemies flow from my spear.
Do a quick mic check there.
The Immortal One chose me to vanquish the shadows that plague this world.
You are fencing a cluster.
I am not the only one bound by these chains.
Should be fixed now. Alright, so just to get back, I'm sorry, we're having some technical difficulties here, but we've got this sorted out. We're back with the live chat, the live stream, everything's been taken care of. So we've got the Vendetta picking up the Ruby and the Glue coming in, as well as Memphis rocking that Suyo. And in response, we've got Metagaskar picking up the Mincetar. It is Shiro on the Xavier. Diddy going for the Phoveus pick, and Xylan, are they going to lock on the higher? Are they going to go for the Nolan? It's the Nolan pick coming out from Metagaskar. As we get to the final 2 picks for the side of the Prominence here, is Slim Shady going to be locking down on that Angela? Is it going to see an Angela roam? They do have frontliners here with the Glue and the Ruby, so will we see an Angela mid possibly? Not to sustain that.
Ooh, the Vexana as well. That Vexana and Angela combination is quite a deadly combination.
Yeah. That's true. But so it's Ruby Gold. By the looks of it, it's gonna be the glue on the XP lane. Angela, Rome, Chung picking up the Vexana there for a mid lane. Memphis going for a Soyu. In response, we're gonna have, is it gonna be a Minsathar Gold? I'm interested to see. Yes, it is. It's a Minsathar Gold in response to the Ruby Gold, which once he gets level 4 is gonna give Ruby a tough time. Phoveus there to deal with a glue on the XP lane. Shiro picking up the Xavier, so a lot of long distance poking out here. Cha! Going for the implosions from the Tigreal's Island, going for the Nolan pick. As we see all the teams with the countdown going, it's time to get into the match. Excited to see, as we see Joe Hari in the chat saying it's going to be a good game, and my baby is excited.
A lot of love, bro. A lot of love.
Into the matchup we go. Action time. Hope you're all holding on to your seats. This is gonna be a cracker. So starting off with this match here, as we see both jungles on the same side, both junglers on the same side of the jungle, though I do expect Vexana to have a bit faster wave clear compared to the Xavier. Angela trying to scout out the bushes there, but Slim Shady this time not gonna have. Ooh, look at the engagement onto the Tigreal, taking him down a half health, but Shiro comes in with a stun onto the Suyo. Prominence this time going for the Little Wanderer. Oh, but there's a kill in the gold lane. In the gold lane, they actually swapped out the glue because they realized that Ruby was going to be countered by the Minsathar. While we were focusing on the mid lane, didn't even notice that glue was going to the gold lane there. First blood to the glue. As we see Xylan here wants to try and invade the jungle a little bit. Not quite the level 4 glue with a bit of poke in. Oh, Red Tree comes out, but it does go to the Nolan. And we see the rotations back towards the mid lane, camping out. But Chung, he senses the danger. He knows the spot on the map. He's walking through. That's the valley of the shadow of death. You don't want to go through that. But we see engagement onto the Ruby, but she's gonna be able to sustain through this. Oh, the Nolan comes in there, takes that Ruby down to just below half health. As we do see Turtle Time coming up, taking a little bit of poke there from the Xavier. Chung trying to get into position, but here in the mid lane, watching the Tigreal do the dance, trying to get the wave clear. They really want that implosion up here. He's almost at level 4, as we see Xavier and Phoveus sharing the farm on the top lane. Nice play from Metagaskar there, trying to get that advantage. Oh, Nolan, he comes in, gets the Retri going to the side of Metagaskar, taking the first turtle in the game. Nicely timed by them. Ooh, implosion play onto the Angela as they drag her back, but it's the Eternal Guard coming down. Oh, but Shiro with the snipe. Angela gets out of dodge with a flicker play there. Nice play and counterplay from the two players there in the mid lane. That was a beautiful setup, but no implosion as we see this gold lane war about to begin. Glue, he gets in there. It's the engagement. He gets blown up. But Suyu, he's got their hard guard on him. He wants to try and get a return kill here. But no, nothing doing. They managed to actually disengage nicely from the fight here. Nolan rocking a level 7 at this moment in time. clearing farm. Nolan really, oh, it's gonna be one more onto the Angela. Stun comes out, King's calling last. Vixana with a hard cut, but she gets dragged in there. It's gonna be 3-1 to the side of Metagaskar. Really putting the screws on in this early part of the game, establishing a 1.2k gold lead at this early stage in the matchup. Memphis trying to get some farm here, trying to build up his farm. Nolan, does he realize that Suyu's in the bush? Oh, he gets in there and then manages to steal that small creep. Nolan really using Xylan here, really using the speed of jungle clear to his advantage. Right? Just goes to show why they were banning out all the junglers. They knew that he was going to be the threat. He's got the retry advantage. A turtle just being poked around here. It is the second turtle for the game. Is going to be the retry advantage. Going to go to the Nolan as we see Suyu, Memphis pulling this turtle to his side. Who's going to get the retry? They're waiting. King's calling lands. Turtle being reset. Eternal Guard lands as well. It's going to be the retry going to Memphis this time. But implosion into the backline. But Glue gets the kill onto the Munsathar there. But oh, the chase is on. The hot guard's out. Suyu trying to get a bit of damage. Poking down that oh, but it's gonna be the Nolan picking up the kill on the Suyu. I don't think that was the best engagement there onto the Tiger. He is a tank. Difficult to melt him down, but Vendetta taking this turret really, really low. Phoveus and Nolan coming in there just to save Phoveus, popping the ultimate, knows his team is in place there. Flicker comes out from Vendetta. Flicker to safety. Vendetta just waiting for the wave to come in. Oh, Nolan with a wraparound play. Are they going to dive this turret? Waiting for the waves to push. Angela trying to get in there to help out the... Oh, but look at the hook coming up from Ruby. Beautiful play. She's going to sustain through this, but no, Shiro ends her life. But a shutdown kill. Nonetheless, for the Ruby, was that a worthy exchange? I don't know about that. Shutdown gold going to the side of the Prominence as we see the gold pretty much even up here. With Glue taking the bot lane turret through all of this drama that was happening here in the top lane. Scarps Gecko, action-packed early part to this game.
Definitely, bro. Straight up. I'm just very excited. Well, this Glue is working very, very hard, bro.
Ooh, and they burst down the Phoveus, but there's an engagement. As you were saying, Glue working hard. He uses that sprint, gets out of the King's calling, pops the ultimate there. I think it's called the split. Oh, implosion onto Rosoyo, but he manages to get out. Angela, she's trying to CC up here. The bit of damage coming in there. Do they realize that the Nolan, he's camping? Oh, but the flicker comes out. But is Nolan going to get caught out this time? There's so much of CC. They managed to take down the Nolan. Prominence evening up the kills, building a 1k gold lead for themselves, being able to contest this turtle here, or take this turtle uncontested. As we see the top lane turret also being taken down. So Prominence now, from that early game disadvantage, have now swung the game back in their favor. Is the poll still gonna be 62% to the side of Metagaskar, or are the Prominence fans gonna be in the house with their votes on the poll? Come on, guys, let's see what's gonna happen here. Get your votes in. We want to see what your predictions are like. In the house once more, and is chatting to Larry there in a live chat. Welcome to the chat, both of you. Thanks for tuning in to watch this extremely exciting matchup. I mean, I haven't had a chance to breathe. At least now I get a chance to breathe as we watch Wucha just dancing around there in the bush. Oh, find the Ruby. Onto Shiro. Do they get the damage out? But Xavier manages to reposition himself. His team comes in there. Mincetar trying to grab that. Lands the King's Calling onto the Vexana there. His team with a follow-up. Hard cut onto the Angela. Do they want to re-engage? Glue is in there. Suyu trying to get some damage into the backline. He wants to get that Phobius. Yes, he does. Metagaskar on the hunt now. It's 1-for-1. Ruby underneath the turret. Drags this Mincetar back and they manage to take him. But Xavier with a snipe from the back forces them away. But as Metagaskar pushing down this mid lane, they're going to take it down. Yes, they do. They've got the turret advantage on their side. 3 turrets to nothing to the side of the Prominence at this moment in time, but they're not done. They want more. They want the spot lane turret as we see our pink timer on the screen. Reaching that 25-second mark. You know what time it is, chat. You know what time it is. It's time for the Lord. We're going to see this Lord dance. We're going to see an action-packed Lord dance. Lots of skills on cooldown though. Lots of flickers, lots of sprints. How will this Lord fight turn out? Will we see the patience from Zhou, as they say? Waiting for this Lord to come up as we see Slim Shady and Chung already in position. Waiting for their jungler to move his butt across the screen. Glue and Ruby, they want to go in and zone out. Split coming out from the Glue. Not taking a lot of damage. Now King's Calling is baited out. But the conceal play coming from the Tig that gets cancelled by Ruby. Vendetta, they're doing a nice job cancelling that out there. As we see the dance, the Lord dance happening here. Both teams moving in and out of position. They want to get the right angle. They need to create that space for the Nolan. But there's Vendetta. Oh, they engage straight onto the Ruby. Is she going to be able to survive this? Yes, she does. Implosion lands onto 2. The follow-up there. Ooh, it's Glue managed to take down the Phobius. Eternal God comes in there. They managed to get the 1. Make that 2. Double kill for Memphis on the Suyu. Nolan manages to get away there. Retri was committed by the Soyo in that matchup, but once they've taken the fight 3 to nothing, they know they'll be able to take this Lord uncontested. So as you can see, Memphis melting down that Lord. Nolan going back to the farming there, as we see on the top lane side. Wants to just clear his jungle as quickly as possible. Give his team the space to get in for the defense.
Prominence picking up a firm gold lead, bro.
It's true conceal play coming up from the Tigreal. Who do they want to land this onto? But this Ruby doing an excellent job of zoning everybody away. That's right, Scarpscackle. Right now, you're looking at almost a 7k gold lead. Almost. As the waves are being pushed in here by Prominence, they want to try and get some of these tier 2 turrets down. Mid lane defense does come in here. They managed to take this bot lane tier 2 turret. Or will they be able to get anything else? Nolan making the rotation to try and get this mid lane. Oh, Ruby engaging onto the Tigreal. Wants to force out some skills. Is gonna be the Eternal God that comes out there. But the King's Calling lands onto so many people. What an ult from the Mincetar. Phobius, he's jumping around. He's doing a lot of damage, but the Glue is on him. The Glue is trying to do as much as he can. He did, though, that's managed to pick up the kill. And they even it out. It's 2 for 2 as we see another kill there in the top lane. Oh, Sidon with the pickoff on the Vexana. Stray a little bit too close to the wall, you're gonna pay the price.
That was like a one shot from the Nolan on the Vexana, bro. That was a crazy amount of damage coming from that Nolan.
As we can see the pulse real quick on the screen. You can see that Sea Albert side of the good. Looking for the Sky Piercer this time round. Wants to get that Blade of Hepatitis burst damage. As we see both teams resetting, Prominence taking advantage of the fact that they have the turret advantage, pushing into the jungle here to Madagascar's jungle. Nolan, he's camping out. Oh, but they scout him out. Does he have the mobility? The chase is on. Nolan, he's a slippery eel there. He manages to get away. But Tsuyu, he still wants to be on the hunt. jumps in there with that dash. Tigreal, implosion lands onto 2. The follow-up coming through there. Phoveus manages to take down Nasuyu. Now it's the Kings calling that last one on Munsita, trying to hook somebody. But Glue, with that split, he's on to the Phoveus there, but he's going to get knocked up. But as you can see, Phoveus, he's not even interested in the Glue. He just wants his Angela. He likes some shady. You've been doing too much of healing there in the backline. Oh, Phoveus, he sustains through all of that, gets a lot of poke damage out here, but he's gonna have to retreat. The stun comes out from Shiro there on the Xavier. Xavier's it's getting to that point in time where he's gonna start hurting. And it is, as we can all see, Lord time. Time for the battle to begin once more. So we just position ourselves on the camera as both teams position themselves for this Lord dance to begin. Vendetta just scoping through the bushes, checking what's happening there. Stun comes out, Tigreal with a second skill pull back on the Glue. Glue getting into the backline here. The chase is on with a Glue, uses that split. Oh, conceal play coming up from the Tigreal. He's going to be able to hit an implosion. Lands onto the Angela. King's calling as well. But Some Shady manages to get out from there. His Eternal Guard with a follow-up. Ruby comes in there as well. Tsuyu with the damage they managed to take down. 4. It's only Shiro left alive to do the defense. As we see the wave coming through. Lord pushing up on her top lane. And the tier 3 turret has been taken down earlier. Yeah, you're saying, Scarps Gecko.
That Nolan tried to be sneaky as all of that engagement was there. He was trying to get that Lord. He got that Lord so low, but Memphis just taking the retry on the Lord. So we see that first enhanced Lord not even able to get through to the Nexus.
What a play. Johari, they're saying that's Ruby coming in clutch with the ultimate. But it is Bogose Detana with the MVP for Prominence. I don't know if I said that right, if I butchered it. You can tell me in the chat how I'm sounding out some of the words here. But Prominence taking a 1-0 lead in this best of 3 as we see who did what damage, who dealt what damage, who took it. He who smelt it, dealt it. We're just checking what's going on here as we get ready for the second match in this best of 3. Will Metagaskar be able to storm through like they did in the early part of the game and continue with the momentum? Or will the Prominence seal the deal and take this victory 2-0 or the series 2-0? It's time for action as I hand you over to Scarps Gecko as he takes us through the bands.
I just want to get into the lobby so that I can start off with it. But yeah, you guys, chats, you know, I always want the sudden death round. So please, Metagaskar, pull the rabbit out of the hat yet. Let's go to that third match, please.
Wait for Scarps Gecko to move his ass up to the spectators lobby. I don't know what he only keeps playing for here. Every time we get a game in chat, he's trying to get sneaking into one of the teams here. You need to talk to him, guys.
I just want to play. I'm trying to make new friends.
Do it on your own time.
So Metagaskar banning out the Joy and the Chip. And Prominence not waiting. They're banning out the Sicilian and the Edith.
Seems everybody's used to the system here. They're anxious to get into the next match. So it's Joy and Chip, Cillian and Eden. As wait for everybody to press that ready. Press that ready. It's time for us to go.
And we're good to go. Round 2. Let's go.
So we've got Chisanta in the chat saying GG, Mystic PR with goated. I'm not sure who's goated. I think it's Prominence. So we're gonna press that start button, Skapskegel, as you take us through the bands.
So, Metagaskar getting the first ban. Let's see what the land bans out. Let's go, boy. Let's go. Oh, let's go. I've got a song of the Xavier getting banned out from Madagascar. So I've got a song stuck in my head from Tony Hawk's Underground PS1 days. Nostalgic moments. Memphis with the first ban from Prominence, or shall I say the fourth ban, as they ban out the Ling. Wucha banning out the CC. Quite surprised not seeing any respect bans coming from the side of Madagascar at this moment, as Prominence bans out the Camilla. Baku Wudan picking up the Ruby. Not giving Vendetta a Ruby to play with. Saying, you wanted to play with the Ruby? Now it's my turn. Prominence responding with the Hylos and the Yuzong back. That's quite a nice combination. Very high mobility coming from the side of Prominence. Also having the potential, the set potentials as well. You know, and that Black Dragon to come out of nowhere. Madagascar. It seems like they will have the Harith in the jungle, as they also pick up the Minotaur. How will Memphis respond? Bum, 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 bum. Ooh. The Vendetta picking out the Suyu. Will Vendetta be playing the Suyu in gold lane? Or will we see a possible swap out?
I see lots of prey.
Providence, banning out the Roger. What's up there? I definitely need to go and listen to that song to get it out of my head. As a Madagascar bats out the Valentina. Oi, oh, let's go. Ooh, the Chong picking up the Zask. Ooh, Wucha showing that Fanny as well as the Aurora on the Shiro. Will these be your picks? No, it does not, as we see Shiro currently flexing on the skins that he has on his mages. Ooh. As he finally decides on his Aurora and the Woodchop, picking up the Alice, as we all know, the Alice is currently back in the meta, in the jungle. Doom, 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 doom. Will Memphis be taking the Hayabusa? It seems like he will be picking up the Hayabusa. He just needs to change that executed retribution. As we see him do so. This is definitely going to be a good matchup.
Chat, everybody, we can see Yuchi there. Wanna know why Mystic PR has left the Prominence? Well, maybe we put a vote for it. So very interesting lineups here. Who are you favoring in this matchup, Skenko?
Well, I'm definitely favoring Prominence matchup, but that's to the fact of the Suyu and as well as the high mobility rotations that they've got from the Hylos as well as the Yuzong. But that's just my opinion.
But we do have some nice sustain coming up from the side of Metagaskar as well. That Alice, once she comes online, is going to prove to be a problem. Ooh, Chung with an early game taking that flame shot. I was wondering why he went for the flame shot. It was for the buff steals. Is that going to play a factor though? As we see Shiro making a quick rotation here towards the gold lane side. They want to get the Suyu, Vendetta on the Suyu. Nice and early. Getting a bit of poke damage, but Vendetta retreats under the turret there as we see a 2-2-1 split happening for the side of Prominence. As Chung made the rotation up towards the XP lane side here. Just giving his roam the chance to clear one of the waves a little bit early. Now getting it ready. Memphis, he's going in there. Wants to try and get some buffs. Ooh, Retri comes out. Memphis does land the small camp there. But oh, there's the Alice diving in onto Slim Shady there with a high loss. With the follow-up damage from Harith. Meanwhile, Minotaur clearing this mid lane wave there, but he's going to get engaged upon by this Hayabusa. The ult's going to come out. No, it does not troll with the shadow kill. Available first blood going to the Prominence as it's 10 seconds for turtle time.
Let's get ready for the turtle dance, the shelly turtle dance.
Yeah, that buff steal coming into play at this moment in time. As we see the Alice just gets to level 4 right now at this moment in time. Memphis not wasting time starting off this turtle. Alice waiting for the angle to try and dive in there. Cross the skill, gets in there. Retri goes to the Hayabusa. What a stun! Oh, beautiful freezing glacier. They're coming out from Aurora. Shiro just locking down the Hayabusa. But the objective does go to the side of Prominence. Stun comes out onto Slim Shady. They're waiting for that Minotaur to get that ultimate. Once he gets that Minoan Fury, he's gonna come online. Is gonna be trouble with that big set play coming in. Harith just dancing around there, wants to try and get or bait Vendetta out as both teams just positioning as if something's gonna happen, but I think we're gonna be a little bit safe for the time being. Both teams just dancing around this gold lane here. Alice decides to just go back to clear the farm. It's going to be Chung who's going to try and put some pressure there on the mid lane. As we see the Zask on the top corner of our screen pushing in towards that mid lane turret. Wants to create the advantage, Memphis. He's trying to get the angle to dive in on the Harith, but it's a 4v3 situation in the gold lane as Prominence decide to go back out from this. Disengaging Ruby onto the Zask. Nightmaric Spawn still up here. As we see Alice moving through the bushes, wants to bait this Nightmaric Spawn out, does do the job, baits that out. Beautiful play from the Alice there, beautiful micro play coming in there. Oh, but Alice diving in under the backline, gets pushed back with a flame shot, and is going to be able to fall. Oh my word, Alice has to retreat, manages to get out. Wow, word, there was some action there. Alice needs that blue buff, not just for the murder, but to be able to get some health back there. We all know that once you've got the blue buff. Oh, engagement onto the Suyu, under the turret. Vix, Aurora picks up the kill. It's 1-for-1. Gold lead still slightly on the side of Prominence at this moment as Minnow. He's going into the jungle here. He wants to try and get the set forces out the skill. Minoan Fury comes in, manages to land a stun onto 2. Hayabusa, oh, the freezing field. The hook from the Ruby. What a clutch hook. Nightmare Spawn has been committed, but the Zask has to retreat. What a beautiful hook coming in from the Ruby there. Making the rotation across, getting the set for the team. Picking up the 2 kills there. It is now kill advantage to the side of Metagaskar, as we see the engagement onto Suyo, but disengages from that particular fight. Yuzong did take a lot of the gold there in the turret gold to get the wave cut, but Ruby's there to try and defend this lane. As we see Hylos, Slim Shady making the rotation quickly towards this XP lane side. I don't think we're going to see any particular clashes here. Oh, but Hayabusa has different ideas. Shadow Kill comes out with a follow-up from the team. Kill goes to Memphis. Beautiful there under the turret, as the first turret does fall in the game. It's a kill and a turret to the side of Prominence. As a Minotaur taking a lot of poke damage from the Zask. So, Metagaskar starting the match off very similar to the way it occurred in the beginning, in the first game. But the towers, it always seems to be the towers getting pushed in. Oh, Golden Pathway comes out from the Hylos. He wants to land onto this Harith. Harith still has the ultimate going for himself. Nightmare Spawn lands in there. Minoan Fury as well, healing everybody up. The Shadow Kill comes out. They manage to proc the passive from the Aurora, but the damage from the Alice, she's into the backline. It's going to be Harith who takes down the kill onto the Hayabusa. Is Alice going to be continuing this fight? They're all low, but they managed to disengage from this here. So nice team fight going to the side of Metagaskar at this moment in time, as they've pulled the gold lead slightly to their side. 10 seconds. Oh, Black Dragon form comes out there. Yuzong wants to engage onto Dirty. Ruby just protecting the teammates, sustains through a lot of damage there, but it's no Black Dragon form as the turtle comes out there. Ucha has to disengage with that Alice as the... Oh, but is this going to be a solo kill in the bot lane? We were just a bit too slow with the camera action, and at the same time, it's going to be Zask and the Ruby. The fights are going on everywhere. I'm sorry we can't split the screen. I wish we could. It's a 1-for-1. No gold laner, no mid laner from either team there. Engagement. Oh, he's taking so much damage. It's going to be a killing spree for Chug on that Zask. Without the Minotaur there, will Metagaskar be able to contest for this objective? My baby there saying she's rooting for Alice. But I think this is going to be an uncontested turtle going to the side of Prominence as they try to put the pressure here on this lane. The turret's pretty even at this time. It was like Metagaskar was listening to us and like, hey, we can't keep losing turrets here. Got to take some turrets. So they're camping out Chiro. He's just there in the bushes. Gets a bit of poke damage. Doesn't have that passive. I'm sure Memphis knows it. Oh, the engagement onto the Ruby. Ruby sees through all of that. Mino comes in there. But it's going to be the heals that comes out that manages to save the team. Hylos there with the Revitalize. But it was Memphis who did fall in that engagement. Oh, the follow-up. Minoan Fury comes out. Sudo falls as well. We can see Metagaskar putting the screws on here. Alice into the backline. But oh, the stun comes out onto Diddy. The Minotaur, he's trying to heal up. Black Dragon form comes out. Onto the Ruby. It is Mino who has fallen with Ruby. Ceasing so much, absorbing so much of damage, but there comes the Alice. Is she going to be able to deal with the sustain from the Yuzong? Oh my word. Oh, what a play from the Alice, getting the kill onto the Hylos there, but falls in exchange. Oh my word, this is so much of action. The Freezing Glacier comes out from Shiro. Ooh, the passive just up just in time. But Memphis, he manages to get the kill anyway, evades further CC from the Ruby and manages to get out as we see Prominence now starting to get that turret advantage going for them. It's the turrets, just one turret to advantage to the side of Prominence as we get towards this 10-minute mark. Another 12 seconds for the Lord to spawn. Time for the dance to begin once again. Will we be able to see Metagaskar be able to clutch this Lord? Or will Prominence be able to take this away from them and then start to snowball like they did in the last game? Golden Parkway does come out from the high loss, but not really catching anybody in the mid lane. As we see Diddy on the Minotaur just trying to scout out for his team. Positioning. Oh, engagement onto the Herald. He pops that Vengeance. Costs the ultimate as well. Black Dragon form coming out. Minnow taking a lot of damage. Minnow Fury comes out. Manages to knock up 3. But it's Yuzong and Minnow. Oh, the Ruby. Beautiful hook once again. Is it a follow-up damage? What's gonna happen here? Alice into the backline. It's 2 down for the side of Prominence. Make that 3. Freezing Glacier comes out from the Aurora. Aurora's trying to scout out there. Memphis wants to create the angle to get the steal, but gonna get CC'd up. Shadow Kill comes out. He manages to get the kill and dances his way. Oh, but the Harith comes in clutch there with a skill to finish it off. Chum, knowing the Alice is low, wants to try and cast that Nightmaric spawn in, but no. Nice positioning from the Mlbb and the Harith, giving this Lord to the side of Metagaskar here. Goal pretty even, but that mid lane turret still standing for the side of our Prominence at this moment in time. But I'm sure Metagaskar with a Lord coming up in the next 30 seconds, it'll be actually right now, the timer has gone through. We'll be hoping to take this mid lane turret, hoping to take a couple of tier 2 turrets as well. As we position ourselves around the mid lane, expecting to see some action go in here. Waves being pushed in. It's a full 5-man here from Metagaskar. Alice into the backline. Wanna baits out certain skills there. Oh, the Ruby with a CC and a follow-up. Minnow and Fury comes in there just to lock down to make sure it's gonna be the Yuzong that gets taken out. But the engagement, it's the Hayabusa that falls. Didn't get the Shadow Kill off, but Harold managing to bust him down. Nightmaric spawn from the Sask, but the Minnow, he's healing his team up. Ruby just doing so much there, managing to CC the Suyu. Suyu manages to dash away, but godlike on the Harold. Shutdown kill, double kill. Harold going wild and silent on the Harold, going absolutely nuts as we see this Lord storming into the base. It's only the high loss left to defend us. The turret lock is on. The game is done. 1-1. Metagaskar bringing this series to a tie.
Sudden death.
Oh my word. What a game, Skanko. What a game.
Definitely, bro. I'm just very happy that Metagaskar was able to pull a rabbit out of the hat there. But the definitely going for their side was that Alice pick. Who's Alice?
Yeah.
And who next door to Alice?
Yeah. Unfortunately, we can't sing the rest of the words to the song. No, PG and all that. As we get everybody ready. Oh, this is gonna be a cracker. Who's going through to the grand finals? Come on. The votes are looking 50-50 in the poll. If you haven't casted your vote, come on, guys. Get those votes in. I want to see who you think it is going to take this third and final matchup between Prominence up against Metagaskar, as we're going to get both teams into the lobby. They're gonna swap sides. And so far, it's the team that's picked first that has managed to take the victory in both games. If you haven't, while we get hand over to Scout Skankle, who's going to lead us through the lobby bans here. Let me just get the chat up on screen so you can see the lobby bans for yourself. So just waiting for us to hear what we're saying. I'm going to hand over to Scarp Skenkel as he leads us through the bands coming up here. But while he's doing that, if you haven't pressed that like, share, and subscribe, please do so. It'll really help us out here at the channel. I think we only have one like on this video, Sean. Well, I don't know what's going on with it. They've got no love for us. I want to share the video. I want to press that like. I don't know.
Guys, let's make Waylander happy and please smash that like button. As Prominence, ban out the Sicilian and the Ling. And Metagaskar banning out the Joy and the Chip. We could have just stayed with the lobby bans because it's been the same bans in this lobby from round 2, round 1, and we're having it in round 3. So let's go.
So we're waiting for everybody to ready up so we can get that start button going. Everybody's ready. Time to get into the bands. Over to you, Scarp Skenkel.
It was at that moment that he realized he needs to voice the bans. As Slim Shady is going to get the first, well, shall I say, the fifth ban? So let's go. Ban number 5. We're waiting to see what is ban number 5. Will they be focusing the jungler again? Ooh, there's a no ban coming in from the side of Prominence. Is this a strategic play? As we see Metagaskar responding with the Camilla. As Memphis gets the follow-up ban, will they be banning something else? Or will this also be a misban? No, it's not, as they ban out the Roger. Ooh, okay. Metagaskar doesn't want to play with the Ruby, and they are also not allowing Vendetta to pick up the Ruby in this round, as they ban out that Ruby. But the Donna getting the first pick. Will he be taking the first pick? Will he be picking up his glue that he played so beautifully? As we see Chong swapping out, picking up the Xavier. As we see, are they waiting for someone to swap out? As we see the Edith getting picked up. And Shiro with the Blue Yi. Vendetta picking up the CC. Yeah, Bogo hated Dana picking up the glue, and we'll be seeing that Harith definitely again. Every time that the team picks on Harith, the side whoever the Harith is on takes the W. This Harith is meaning quite a lot and dangerous in the gold lane. Bum, ba-da-dum, bum. Wucha. What is your final ban going to be? Are you going to focus the jungler? As they ban out the Hanzo. Memphis, you won't be playing with the Hanzo. And Slim Shady responding saying you will not get your Alice again because we don't want to stay next door to Alice. But we certainly want to know who Alice is, but we're definitely not going to be finding out in this match. As Diddy picks up the Grok. corners of the back streets. Ding, 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 ding. Oi, oh, let's go as Memphis picks up the X-Borg. And Slim Shady takes the Belleric. Ooh-cha. The final pick. What will you take for your jungle? As they pick up the Julian. This Julian is currently at this point on stage very deadly. But nonetheless, right, Prominence having the Xavier, Glue, CC, X-Borg, and Belleric, and Metagaskar having the Edith, the Harith, the Louis, the Grok, and the Julian. As we go into this third match, into the sudden death.
Yeah, but we've got a lot of magic damage on the side of it's a lot of magic damage on the side of Metagaskar here. I mean, it's just the Grok that does physical damage. Everybody else is just straight out magic. We're going to see a lot of Athena shield, a lot of radiant armor for the side of Prominence here to be able to deal with that. Will that affect the way this game's going to go? One team having a lot of magic damage. What do you think, chat? As we see both jungles this time around, starting off on buffs on the opposite side of the map, we won't get to see a clash of the teams in any particular lane. Belleric, they're doing a nice job helping Xavier clear his lane out, so that they can actually make certain degrees of rotation. Are we going to see a contest of this objective here with a litho? It's going to go to the X-Borg. Julian not interested in making any particular bits of... Oh, but the rotation here, it's a full 4-man stun, comes out onto the glue. Is there a follow-up? Yes, there is. First blood going to the side of Metagaskar. Either taking a kill there on the... onto the XP lane, onto glue. Oh, Harith has to jump back out here as we see the return engagement. But look at the Julian. Look at this here. Level 3 camp here in the bushes. Engages onto the glue once more. Glue with the stun. And it's going to be 2 kills on the XP lane with the emote call spammed up over there. Now look at that camp from the Julian. But engagement onto Memphis. He's got that frog armor. But they managed to pop it down here. Grok manages to trap. Oh, what? They trap the CC. CC gets that vengeance popped, but it's gonna be 3-0 exchange of Metagaskar turning on the heat. As Julian gets this turtle started, waits for his team to get in there. Oh, decides to disengage, want to wait for his team to come in and help him out. Luri without the diversion play. Online just yet. Grok just trying to zone this Belleric away. Chong comes in there, tries to get the snipe, but the turtle does go to the side of Metagaskar. That's set there in the XP. Ooh, diversion play coming out. Where are they gonna pop off? Oh, they pop off straight for the glue. They just don't like this glue. Glue just getting focused down here. Gets the split off. Manages to land the ultimate onto one. Wants to pull him back. Trying to sustain through all of this. Belleric coming in here. Edith tries to pull him under the turret. The stun comes out from the Edith. Does not land. Grok trying to block him off there. Oh, but the Julian gets the kill onto the glue. Glue not having the nicest of times in this XP lane. They're focusing him hard on Metagaskar.
They don't want to give him that freedom that he had in the first match, bro.
CC engages onto the Harrod. It's gonna be difficult to engage on a Harrod as a CC because a Harrod's got that mobility to just get out of range of that yo-yo.
Yo, 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 yo. Go press that like buttons, viewers.
Oh,
And after you
engagement!
that
It's the Dryad's Rot onto the Julian, but they manage to CC up the Belleric. He's so low on health. Oh, it's Grok who manages to get the kill, but CC, she's into the backline, manages to get the return kill. It's gonna be Memphis. He converts the last insanity there, trying to get close to the Grok, but Grok manages to get out under the turret. Oh, but Harrod, he's trying to counter engage, but the damage coming up from the CC way too much, but it's gonna go, the kill goes to Chung there, as Metagaskar comes back onto the board, but the Yin Yang combo comes out from Shiro. The CC with a poke damage onto the Grok, onto the turret, creating space for their team to try and at least get into position to take some more advantage and control across the map with those 2 kills there, bringing the gold lead a little bit more under control at this moment in time.
You can always count on your mates to KSU.
As Grok charges up, gets a bit of poke, Yin Yang lands onto the Belleric there. Memphis trying to get into position. Teddy wants to block him off there. Oh, Last Insanity comes out. Beautiful. Beautiful from the Memphis there. Getting the retry as well. And the kill onto the Julian. Grok escaping with that 1 HP escapes. Oh, what? Oh, John, with the snipe. I don't even know whether he meant that he can comment on the video after the game to tell us whether he meant to get that kill on the Grok. Ooh, silent. Belleric wants to come in, lands almost. I thought he was about to, but he does not. I thought he was going for the Wrath of Dryad there. Didn't have it. Was on cooldown. As we see this turret almost down. Will CC manage to actually take down this turret? Mid lane being pushed in there by the glue. He's like, yo, focused me in the early game. I'm going to try and get some objectives. So mid lane turret being taken down. Quite a nice one for the side of Prominence. Prominence swinging things back in their favor. Building up a 1.5k gold lead and taking the mid lane turret. First turret down for the game. Mystic PR calling out that snipe. What do you think, Mystic? Was that planned by Chung? Or was that just him clearing the wave, getting the kill as things went through? That was some future sight. Observation Haki coming out. Oh, the damage Wrath of Giants under the turret. They take down this Grok finally. Mega kill for Chung. Xavier really starting to hurt right now. As we check real quickly before we see the turtle what Chung's building here. He's already got the book completed. As the wave's been trying to push in here. Down to half health. But now they decide against it. Mid lane wave has been pushed in here. Memphis starting this turtle up. Musha wants to try and create the angle for himself for a steal. Is he going to get that space? He's going in. He does get the steal. Last Insanity comes out in Han's second skill. Edith, she's going to pop that ultimate. She's going to be able to survive through this. But now it's the glue with a split landing. Oh, but the damage, the follow-up, is it there? Lots of vengeance being popped. They do manage to, but it's a solo kill on the top lane by the Harrod onto the CC. Glue, he's into the backline. Chung just doing so much of it. Look at this. Look at this. With the wishing lantern up already. Just procking it over and over. Oh, Wrath of Dryad lands onto the Louis. Shiro gets taken down. Oof, look at the Xavier. He is really starting to hurt. As we see exchange of side lane turrets going down there. It is Glue who took the bot lane turret, but Harrod with that solo kill managing to take the top lane turret in response for his team. Okay, so we're getting into calmer waters, as you can see, right? Even I get a chance to breathe at this moment in time. It is 35 seconds. Oh, there's Memphis. Just as I said, that's time for me to breathe. But that enhanced first skill from the Julian, taking down most of that frag armor. Now, it is time for this Lord, right? It's getting to that 20-second mark. Luigi does have the diversion. So, how are we going to see this? Diversion play does come out. They give space for Julian to get into the backline. But there's the engagement. It's going to be Lost Insanity onto the Grok with a split. But he manages to get back underneath the turret. But Glue, is he going to pay for this? Yes, he does. CC trying to get some kills there. But Julian, we're using that diversion play to get into the backline. And finally shutting down Chong there. The follow-up engagement. Wrath of Dryad comes out. Julian, he wants to try to fight through this here. He's taking a lot of damage. Oh, they managed to take down the Belleric as well. But they need to disengage Memphis with a poke damage there. Julian wants to go back in there. Oh my word. This game swinging in both directions. Back and front. What's going to happen? It's like watching a soap opera.
Stop playing ping pong.
Oh my goodness, this is just crazy. As Julian starts off this Lord, Memphis creating the angle for himself. Grok takes out the bushes. Last Insanity comes out. Who's gonna get the Retri? Who's gonna get? Oh, it lands to Memphis with the retribution, but he does pay for it. Does get the Retri for his team though. Getting the Lord. Glue onto the Harith here, trying to get the engagement. Silent manages to disengage. Diversion play comes out. They're trying to bring this Julian into play with that damage. But oh, it's Vendetta into the backline. There's so much of action happening everywhere. Eden with a stun. Julian with a follow-up damage. Vendetta manages to get a Wrath of Dryad. Lands onto 3. Is there a follow-up? Savior trying to snipe everybody from the back. Glue comes in there. CC healing herself up. Gets a lot of poke. The Lord making his way. Engagement. Ruby manages to fall. But the return kill. Julian on a killing spree. But oh my word. It's gonna be this the CC in the backline does get taken down. Crockwood. I can't even say 1 HP. It was like a half HP escape there. Can you get less than 1 HP? Oh my word. There was like no health. I thought CC had that kill on lockdown, but got yin-yang to death. But through all of this, Prominence does manage to take down at least one tier 2 turret. So that Lord Steel coming in from Memphis, helping his team out a little bit, but the kill advantage to the side of Prominence at this moment in time here. Metagaskar. To the side of Metagaskar, what will Prominence be able to do at this moment? We're going to get again to the more calmer waters, but the team's moving like a unit, like a pack of dogs on a hunt. Pack of wolves, shall I say, on the hunt. Trying to deny each other as much for Memphis, trying to get some poke damage onto the Grok here. Belleric trying to get into the backline. Wants to land that Wrath of Dryad. Last Insanity comes out there from Memphis. He's got the immortality to try and disengage, which he does manage to do. So both teams just sussing each other out, trying to force out certain skills. The flicker did come through from Dirty there. But as we see, the Xylan and Dirty getting this bot lane pushed in. They should have that bot lane pushed in there. Getting a bit of map control going for their team. They don't have that mid lane turret. Will that prove to be vital? As we check really quickly, I want to see how many of the shields are up here. Yeah, lots of magic. As you can see, the magic defense items coming out from the side of Prominence. In the next few minutes, it's going to start to matter. Oh, engagement by the CC onto the Julian. Lots of poke damage. Oh, and the stun comes out there. Is Julian gonna bite the dust? Yes, they do. Memphis gets the kill. Last Insanity comes out there. They take the Harriet down with it. It's two massive kills there. Both damage dealers out as CC. She's on the hunt there. It is the Lord time. Memphis trying to build up the frog armor as he's trying to take down this Lord. But CC's just not interested. CC just wants to go in. Vendetta zoning everybody away. As we see this pretty much uncontested Lord should go to the side of Prominence. Would they be able to end with this? Will Metagaskar be able to bring the defense out here? What's gonna happen? I don't know. I really can't. When I say I don't know, I really don't know. This game is going on like a basically like a CC for skill there. A yo-yo. Back and front. Lord making its way up the bot lane. As we see some Glue just trying to keep this lane pushed in, wants to try and make sure that they take a couple more tier 2 turrets. They want to even up these lanes. They want to even up the push here. They want this Lord to get into the base. They don't want to wait for another Lord. They want to try and take this nice and early. They want to end the Slim Shady getting into position. Lord gonna charge up, but you can see the defense coming out there. They're preventing Lord from storming into the base, but I do take this opportunity to try and get the bot lane pushed in here. Lord almost taken down completely. As we see this the tier 3 turrets defense coming out from the side of Metagaskar there, but it's gonna be Memphis, tries to get a bit of poke damage. Eat it with the ultimate coming out there. The tier 3 turret still standing for the side of Metagaskar. They've managed to get the defense going to the best of their abilities right now. No real major engagement as we see Prominence starting to back off here. They've taken down the tier 2 turrets. They've created some damage on the tier 3s. But I'm sure they were hoping for more. I was sure they were hoping to end this, but I mean, against a team as strong as Metagaskar, it's not gonna be easy. Stun comes out onto the Julian. Chung there starting to hurt now. A lot more than he was before. Oh, it's gonna be the Winter Crown play comes out. But they locked down the Julian. Julian being taken out of the game. But it is still 60 seconds for the next major objective, so I don't think that's going to play a massive part. I mean, obviously it's nice to get a kill, but will it affect the outcome of the game in any massive way? I'm not too sure. We see a 4.3k gold lead being built up by the side of Metagaskar at getting close to the 16-minute mark. But in another few minutes, that gold lead, no matter what it is not really going to matter. Tier 3 turrets still up for both teams, though the turret advantage still firmly on the side of Prominence. As we see the timer, our big pink timer on the screen, counting down, 20 seconds to go. Time for action to begin once more. We had that moment to breathe. We got to see what was going on. We checked the item bulls really quickly. You can see lots of magic defense coming out for the side of Prominence, as was expected. The Lord is up. Vision has been given. The teams are rushing to get into position. Grok leading the charge, either trying to create the angle here. Lord being set. Is it going to be reset? Diversion play used to check the bushes. Oh, it actually comes in. What a stun from the Xavier there. Flicker from... Oh, the engagement. Julian manages to second skill out. Harold trying to dance as much. Oh, but Harold gets the kill onto the Xavier. It's Last Insanity that lands. It's a 1-for-1 exchange. But the follow-up there, there's lots of CC. Wrath of Dryad comes out. Glow with a split. Is that Winter Crown once again from the Julian as he second skills his way out of things there. But it's going to be the Xborg that picks up the kill onto the Grok. Oh, but Julian, he gets another clutch kill onto the CC. Woocha, trying to get out of things here. But as you can see, Memphis, he wants to be on the hunt. Diversion play comes out from the Louis, but she's using it to retreat. Julian, does he have the ability to get out of this? Second skills, but he's gonna get locked down. They managed to get him on a hunt. Memphis with the emote. As they know they have the opportunity to try and take this Lord uncontested. There's no Retsi coming in here. Either just wants to try and see whether they can actually get the... something going. The minion wave does manage to take the top lane turret, so there's a tier 3 turret that's down. Yin Yang lands onto the glue, but they've got that magic defense solidly on their side. Edith pops the ultimate, but Wrath of Dryad comes out there. Go with a split. They manage to take down the glue. Last Insanity committed by the Xborg just to make sure Harold gets the return kill onto the Belleric. So no Belleric as the Lord's gonna be spawning anytime soon. Actually, now's the soon time. Lord making its way up the top lane. Will Prominence be able to end the match with this Lord? Or will the defense come out once more? Vendetta and Glue making their way inside to the jungle as Lord pushes up on the top lane there. All the skills being committed to melt down that Lord. Prominence deciding to go in and try and help that Lord get towards the base. Julian second skills away. Mid lane wave being pushed in. Grok does get the block off. But in Memphis, he's gonna get caught out a little bit here. But he's gonna stay a bit safe. CC comes out from the Xavier. Yin Yang does land a little bit. Oh, it's the last Insanity coming out there into the backline. They managed to get away. Mid lane turret does fall. Harrod trying to dance around there. But Harrod gets taken down there. It's the immortality pop for the Xbox. CC into the backline. Does she manage to get the kill? Glue with a split. Xavier doing so much damage. They managed to take down the Julian. Is this the moment of the game's gonna end? It's a 3-4-V4 situation here. Grok trying to stop the waves from getting in close to the base. There's so much of wave clear coming out from the side that they need to get this Louis down if they want to hope to end. Slim Shady trying to basic attack that. But how much of basic attack can Peleric do? Waves being pushed in once more. It's still another 20 seconds before anybody else is gonna respawn. This Louis just clearing out the waves with the Grok and the Eden. Oh my word. The Nexus is still wide open there. Chuggy's trying to get something done. But they have to retreat to the Prominence. The defense, 3v4 defense coming out from the side of Metagaskar. Oh my word. What an upper bracket semi-finals are we dealing with here? I don't know what you think, chat, but this is a real Clash of the Titans. With all that action, it's 20 seconds to another action. It's the Lord time once again, and this is going to be the 18-minute Lord. This is the Lord that really starts to hurt. Is there gonna be a mistake from any team here? Butcher there has to recall. As we see slow start to getting this Lord dance up here. Grok just trying to get a bit of poke damage in there. Gets that damage immunity against the wall. Oh, but look at the Xavier doing so much damage. Just took Xylon on the head down to half health. But oh, Julian's into the backline. Julian gonna get caught out. Julian gets taken down by the Beleric. Oh, Prominence, they sense blood. They know that this is gonna be their Lord. This is gonna be the one. Could they end this game properly? They're gonna get Glue doing all the zoning. Waves being pushed in. Xavier just popping it out. Global shots across the map here as we see this Lord going as we expected, uncontested to the side of Prominence. Will they be able to end with this one? Will the defense come out from the side of Metagaskar once more? Who's gonna take this? Come on, let's hear in the chat. What do you think? Mystic PR saying Meta is cooked after this. Lord making its way up the mid lane. It's the full 5-man of Prominence. They want to go in with this Lord. They want to lock in onto the base. As you see, Grok and Edith, they're hoping to get the Lord pull. They want to pull it to one side so that they don't get this lock going. Memphis trying to get another wave pushed in there as we see the Lord trying to be pulled in there. Edith with the ultimate out. Grok trying to seal the wave from coming in there. They're either doing a nice job pulling the Lord really far away. It's going to be lost Insanity onto the Julian. He's going to fall once more. Lord makes its way towards the base. They're going to see the turret lock getting on. The Nexus, he's down to half health. It's so low. The stuns come out. It's going to be Providence taking the W in this best of 3 matchup. 2-1 moving on to the grand finals of the LDC. What
GG,
a
well
game.
played.
What a game. That was epic stuff. I'm so glad we had all of you here to watch this with us. That was amazing game. It's gonna be a cracker of a lower bracket finals coming up next. It's gonna be Conquerors up against Metagaskar to see who's gonna join Prominence in the grand finals of the LDC tournament. Thank you everybody for tuning in to watch with us. If you haven't pressed that like, share, and subscribe button, now's the time to do so, as we hope to bring you more action in the LDC. This was a fun, intense, exciting matchup as we get to see the builds and the damage being dealt. This game had me on the edge of my seat. Almost 23 minutes. Well played to both teams, but congratulations to Prominence. Moving through to actually it's the second grand final that they've been in. They took the Conquerors of Dawn earlier this year. Now they've gone on to the LDC grand final. Will this be a 2-for-2 sweep for them? Let's get to see. You'll know what's going on if you press that like, share, and subscribe, and smash that notification button so you know when we go live once again, bringing you more of the LDC tournament. But thank you all for tuning in to watch this with us. So from myself, Waylander, and Scarp Skenkel from the Waylander Gaming team, this is gonna be goodbye and good night.